Hello everyone, it's Lucas here from Sega Master System, and I'm back with a brand new quick play video, and this time around I'm playing the very awesome Alex Kidd in Shinobi world for the Sega Master System. This is the hybrid of the two genres, and what a great idea to put them both together. In this game, the Dark Ninja has kidnapped Alex Kidd's girlfriend in an attempt to take over a miracle world, and rather than let this pass, another ninja appears and gives Alex the power of Shinobi, and basically says, listen little bloke, you can rescue your bird, I'm going to give you some ninja skills. The game is very short. There's only like, it says 4 rounds, which I think it's like 2 levels per round or something. It's not too taxing at all, although I will say the final boss can kind of surprise you, but there is a knack to this game as well. There's lots of hidden rooms and things, rooms that I've just never discovered in this game, despite owning it for about a month now. I got this off eBay many weeks ago, and I've just been playing it non-stop, and I just can't seem to stop playing it. I thought this will make a really good playthrough, so I'm going to be doing this for you today. Before I start, I just want to say, if you're new to Smuggle Bond and like what you see, hey, what an Okay, so here we go. As you can see, it's laid out like a Shinobi game. The boss is Kabuto, and here's little Alex Kidd here. He's got a sword that he can wield. He can jump, and he can even climb on poles and kind of project himself through the stage at various points as well. There's all kinds of hidden rooms and hidden stuff. As you can see, Alex has a life bar as well, which is on the left hand side. The more hearts he can pick up, the more kind of hits he can take. I think he can take up to about 6 hits, I think. You can kind of collect, and then anything after that will be an extra life. So a bit of Oxo advertisement. We're taking down the ninjas here, no problem. So here we go, check out this really cool move that they implemented. You can fly right up there, and we can grab that thing, drop down here, and we've got a spear projectile now. This will come in very handy once we meet the boss. So yeah, even though it is kind of laid out like a Shinobi thing, it's by no means that difficult. There are some things about this game that seem more difficult than they are, in particular some of the bosses as well. But once you know the patterns, they kind of go down pretty easy. I will say the last boss took me a few attempts to take down, even though once you know what to do, it's really easy. I had to kind of just think about the attack patterns and what was happening, because it just felt almost impossible. So we're climbing up this little construction area here. We'll take out this dude. Jump over the guy with the sword, and we'll climb up the ladder now. Be careful because there's bullets flying here. Now the one thing about this game is like you can only continue once. I don't know if it's possible to pick up any more continues, but I guess the developers are like, well, that's really all you're going to need, and I guess it is. I mean, in the beginning you may find yourself replaying certain stages if you can't kind of figure it out, but this isn't an overly difficult game, and if I can do it, then you guys can too. It's, as I said, it's one of the best games I've ever played, and I think I mentioned on Twitter I picked this up as well as a high-tech world as well, so maybe I'll break out some high-tech world at some point. So yeah, I've been having a little bit of fun with the kid. I have to say, I might even pick up Miracle World as well. And there's another one as well. Is it like something to do with the stars? I think it's based on the arcade. I think Alex Kidd has his own arcade game, which is very, very cool. So we'll take out those ninjas there, take him out, and boom! Oh, took a dumb hit there through the door. Take that ninja out. Drop down here very, very carefully. There are ninjas everywhere. But this is a great game. I mean, like, I think what's great about it is it's so refreshing to play something that's fun and simple and doesn't require much to think about, really. It's just effortless. It's really colourful as well. There's no slowdown. I think I'm trying to think. I think there's like 4 bosses on here, and towards the end of the game you have to do a boss rush, but they only give you 2 bosses, which is really, really strange. I would have liked to have fought. There's like a helicopter boss, so I'd love to have done that again as well. But as I said, it's pretty simple. A bit like Cyber Shinobi, which I did for you guys it'll only be like a week or 2, but for me I did it like about a couple of months ago. But it's up there on my channel, so yeah, check that out if you haven't done so already, if you're after some more Shinobi action. I've also done the original Shinobi, I can't even say it, in a quick play video as well, which I did about a year or so ago, so check that out. Spoilers, I didn't complete it, but you know, here we go, we're on the boss now, Kabuto, who is basically just like a Mario clone. I think this was Sega's way of getting back at Mario, so there we go, we take him out when she's got the spears, and there we go, that's round 1 done. So yeah, we're on to round 2 now, pretty much. Kabuto has been decaffeinated, so we take care of him, and we're on to round 2. Now this is the docks, I believe. But yeah, this is very, very Shinobi like. I mean, there's no getting away from it, and I was very surprised there to find that you can actually get in the water as well, which I didn't think you could do. To me, like in a lot of 8-bit platformers, water means death, but here it's actually okay. We picked up another heart there, we've got 4 hit points. You got to be careful, as I said, some of these ninja patterns can catch you out. They will kind of tease you a little bit by coming towards you, pretending to go away, but then they might immediately come back in one of their patterns. So I'm taking this with a lot of trepidation. Hit that guy. Watch out, because this guy's got a gun. So I'm just going to wait for him to fire. Better to be safe than sorry. Drop down here. Take out the ninja. There's a tower here, I think. By the looks of it, we can just pop in here. Now, we're going to use Alex's fireball technique here to try and get into this secret passageway here, so we can get to the treasure chests, which are on they're all the way up on the left, but we have to go right to go left. It's pretty bizarre, but well, that's the way it is here. Yeah, what a game. What a frigging game. I think it's just become one of my favourite games of all time, if I'm honest. It's just masterful, you know what I mean? As I said, it's just got everything. As I said, with all this hidden stuff as well, these hidden rooms, there's loads of stuff in here that I still haven't found, so it's going to be very, very awesome to kind of like discover some more hidden rooms, I think, when I play this again, because I have found this treasure chest I just can't get. Like, it's like they tease you. It's like I think there's one room in particular, I believe it's on round 3. They just tease you, like you take you through this room and you see all those blocks that you can break and there's treasure chests underneath, but you just can't get to it. So I'm like, how the hell do I get them? So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of discovering, I think. But anyway, we've got the stuff in the treasure chest, so now we can go through the door. However, I just want to check this area because, again, I just want to see if destroying all these blocks will reveal the door. I don't know whether it will, but you got to try these things. I've got the spear power up as well, so this is going to be handy against all the enemies. So the one thing about this is that, like, it will keep your hit points during the levels in a round, but when you start a new round, you'll always start with 3 hit points, and it's a little bit unfair in that respect. Not that the game's hard, but I would have liked to have hung on to them. As I said, when you get, I think, 6 hit points and you go to get a 7th, you'll get an extra life, so you can actually accrue lives that way, so it is something that you can kind of do. So the game kind of teaches you that as you progress, so it's pretty fair in that respect. And I would say if you're playing this for the first time, you might think this game's harder than it is. I certainly thought so, but no, it's really simple once you break it down. Take out this guy here. Oh, there we go. So we made it to the main area now. So this is the main boat, and if we pop through this door. Now the thing is as well, there's apparently you can go through the other door and get to the boat, but I'm just like, what's the point? There doesn't seem to be any point to it, if I'm honest, like, because there's nowhere else you can go. So I think it's just like a novelty thing, just to show you, hey, this is what we can do. We picked up one of the power-ups here. This little whirlwind thing will fry any enemies in his path. Look, I'll show you. Look, we go out here, there's nothing there as far as I'm concerned. There doesn't seem to be anything to do. So it's just kind of like, hey, Alex is here, so maybe there is a point to it, I don't know. Maybe there's a hidden room, or I just can't seem to figure it out. Maybe it's just to show off, you know, a bit of continuity. But anyway, I should mention, you probably noticed this game is respawning baddies as well. A lot of platformers tend to do that. I'm not a huge fan of that, if I'm honest, but well, here we are. So we'll use the old fireball technique. We'll get to the top here. There's a green ninja there, and he's just waiting for me. I just made it to the exit there, just in time. Alright, cool. So, next part of round 2. Now this is a pain in the ass. It can seem harder than it is, so you might be tempted to go down for the treasure chest. Now you can take out these, I guess they're sharks, but the thing is, like, they can do you damage as well. They are bastards. Like, you have to hit them so precisely to make them swim away, but I end up taking too much damage. So my rule at this point is, like, if you want to live, just avoid them at all costs. You can actually get to the top of the water, and you can kind of do a finicky jump which will kind of take you out of the water. So I would kind of recommend doing that personally. Just avoid these things. It's not worth the hit points. Yeah, there's treasures and stuff, but you can get by without them, if I'm honest. It will enhance your lot if you can get them, but the treasures down below, oh my god. Took a dumb hit there. Not bad, but not good either. But yeah, I just don't like this level at all. So let's just keep going. We'll just avoid that treasure chest. It's a bugger because they put it right down there. I think it's like a power icon. But as I says, you can kind of get by without it. You might be work a little bit harder, but it's definitely better than actually dying. So I should make sure to take out that guy now. We'll just, if I can just do that fiddly jump, we can jump out here. So yeah, it's like you have to remember to do certain things, like kill certain enemies before going for certain chests, because you will get interrupted. I think there's one coming up where, there we are, another heart there, another hit point. That guy there, so he needs to die basically, because he will interrupt this cycle. I'll show it off to you now. He doesn't look like he can break through the blocks, but trust me, he can. He doesn't seem to be doing it now though, so that's really weird, unless I kind of just got him off screen before he could do it. But anyway, one secret room I do know of is right here. You can literally jump over here, so all that Mario Brothers 3 training comes in handy for Alex Kidd. There we are, and we've got that. So now we can jump up here, jump up, and we can get down to the door this way and go through. And then this is where they tease me. Trust me, there's no way of getting those chests that I know. so I have tried. So here we go, the helicopter boss. This guy is a pain, or this machine is a pain. So we split out many helicopters. The idea is we have to get rid of them all. Now it doesn't look too difficult, but trust me, it's like The Exorcist or something, or friggin' poltergeist flying around here. And I end up taking more damage than I should, and make this fight look a lot harder than it is, and it's really not that hard. As you can see, it's a test of endurance, I think. It kind of reminds me of Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters when you have to do the endurance room. I think I'm going to die now. Oh, there we go. I just about pulled it off by the skin of my teeth. Alright, cool. There we go. So that's round 2 over with. So you can see how quick this game is, because now I've made it to round 3. So yeah, I think I may have to continue. I've got a feeling that I'm probably going to have to continue like on round 4, because it always gets me. So there we are. So we're starting off here. Nice variation in levels though. We have to get rid of this bird. As you will see that every enemy is kind of like a rhythm to it, and you will kind of get used to it as well. Like for example, I know here to kill that fish because he will rinse your health, and if you use this falling platform here, we can get this treasure chest, we can get the heart. An extra hit point will always come in handy, even though the enemy I think respawns. Should be alright, we can take him down no problem. So we're going to pop up here, and we're just going to pop over there, kill the fish. That fish is just annoying. Like, he always gets me no matter what I do. Like, he just appears out of nowhere. So we're on the next part of the stage now. This bit's really fiddly. Very, very good though. I really enjoyed the platforming here, if I'm honest. Reminds me of Lucky Dime Caper in many ways with the freaking spikes. Why do all platform games have spikes in them? I mean, like, it seems to be like, oh god, a staple. Watch out for this this bird is dropping lightning. But if you just keep your cool here and just slash him like that, that's the trick. It's easy to panic. And these, whatever the hell these things spinning around, these red things, I have no idea what they are. Drop down here, we can get, I think, another hit point. Now we have to do a very precise jump. Unfortunately, as you can see, sometimes you can just fall through the platform. You need this tornado power up because you need to get over these spikes here, and we need to land. You want to land about here because anywhere further to the right you'll end up triggering the bird, which will come to you. So grab the heart there, watch out for the bird, remember stay calm, and there you don't panic, and once you get rid of the bird that's good, and then you can do a jump here. I have fallen through that occasionally, and then just get to the right and you'll end the stage. Avoid that ninja there. Fan-dabby dozy. Alright, so we're on the next part of round 3. So this is just like a cave with lava dripping, and it's pretty easy once you know what to do. Just keep moving here past these falling spikes, jump here, and there is a timing to this, but I can never get it for some reason. I always keep screwing this timing up. I don't know why that is. Oh, there we go, I got it that time. Oh, took a dumb hit, and check this out. This blob thing here splits into 4, so we're just gonna avoid it, and we're just gonna keep moving forward here. Move past the lava drips and drop down here. Now for this thing, what you have to do is you have to jump with it, so you can't move with it, you have to jump with it. It's the only way to stay on, even though I'm making it look really rubbish. It's a very painful ride, if I'm honest, if you get it wrong, but trust me, it's these intermittent jumps. This took me a while to get used to, because at first I thought it was going to be like a Donkey Kong Country minecart thing, but no, it's really quite simple. You sort of do a little tap there to get that treasure chest. That's what you kind of want to do. So yeah, we got the spear, so we're going to be facing, I think, a lobster coming up. Right, here we go. And the game's very generous as well. Like, it throws hearts in areas that it knows that you might take a few hits here and there. So it's very generous when it comes to that. I'm really trying here to get up here and do a jump here, and we should just get to the exit. Right, awesome. So I think it's boss time now. Here we go. Yeah, so with the spear it makes things 10 times easier with this guy, and what you want to do is when he jumps after firing his stuff, then you can hit him. You can do it without the spears, but it's very fiddly, and you can get hit, and as you can see, even though I've got the spear, I'm still being hit. But there we go, we took him down a lot easier anyway, so we will have to face him and Kabuto later as well in some sort of boss rush. I don't know why they don't put all the bosses in, but I guess they forgot about the heli boss. I don't know, maybe it was an oversight, I don't know, but it just seemed strange to me. But anyway, we've made it to round 4. Here we go. So this is a very strange stage, because if you fall down any of the pits, you'll get to the bottom of the level where there's more dangers waiting for you. So I don't think you can actually die on this level that way, unless you can only die, I suppose, by taking enough hits from these things. So take small taps, small jumps whenever you see those birds. Jump over these, I guess they're cannonballs, I don't know. Wait till they fire and then just remember, small tap, even though I probably will screw it up a few times. And wait for that to fire. There we are, nice small tap there, carry on. There we are. I always wait for him to fire because it's just how I do it, right? I don't think that's going to fire, it doesn't seem to want to fire, so we'll just go over here now. I'll just pop through the door. Right, so can I get this stuff here? I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. There we are, there's nothing. There's a treasure chest up there as well. See how it's put a chest there, like right there, and I'm not even sure how to get that, so it may even be luck. But yeah, the treasure chest in that other room I don't think I can get anyway. So it's just a case of I want to kind of plough through the game. There's treasure chests there. I think I'm supposed to get them with the fallen platforms, but they don't look like they can be got, so I kind of avoided them. So yeah, my one rule with most platform games is just hurry through the sections, which isn't always a good rule because it means I miss tons of power-ups. But anyway, we've made it to the exit now. Fan dabby dozy. Right, so here we go. This kind of reminds me of the walls in Double Dragon that keep coming out in one stage, but you can kind of avoid them. There we are, be very careful though, because they are kind of random. Gives you more hit points here, and here we are, this is the mini boss rush. We have to fight Kabuto again. This guy's got fireballs, I didn't even realise because I was spearing him after death, so I think there's got to be a way of getting a spear at this point, because then I can kind of do make the battle even easier, because like I said, with the spears you can just spam him and you can interrupt his fireball throwing. Come on, just die, will you? There we are, we got him.